evening. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Dean's a guy who you can see is supremely confident in his abilities. Bulldog's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. They're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. A little head hunting with the right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Punches together now. That's a nice combination. Watch that. With the straight right hand. Nice block by Bulldog. Did you see that? What a powerful hook to the head by Dean. Good work on the combination by Bulldog. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day, where we couldn't get any winners. At least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track, or used up, of course, in the gym.
What an intense hook landed by the Flash. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Bulldog. Double jab by Dean. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Yeah, good work. after catching one by Dean. Goes upstairs with a right hand, left hook combination. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Dean. Takes one, but gets, and bang, and away he goes. Big uppercut comes home, and he's down. 2. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Dean's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
It's all right, keep moving,
Last 10 seconds.
You gotta protect yourself.
He just missed that shot up top. Right back to the work up top. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That it wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
Bulldog's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Dean.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Bulldog's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
Doing what you're doing.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Bulldog's the kind of box. Oh! One-punch power has ended this fight. Can you believe that? There is no way he could continue on. It is done. Good, solid end to this fight. Bulldog's power was the difference. One punch, one knockout victory.
The power and the timing. He delivered that punch right on the button.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights. glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Bulldog's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy-up in his step. He's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Bulldog.
Don't stay in one spot. Circle. You got this one.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Bulldog's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Very accurate with the overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Bulldog's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? A well-timed right hand by Bulldog. A sharp and precise headshot by Bulldog. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight. There it is! Unable to survive that shot. He's on the floor. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Targeting a left hand down low. Solid right by Bulldog. Combo lands to the head. Bulldog's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
So they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Bulldog. Bulldog's combination punching is working well here. So he gets a much-needed break here in between rounds. That last round, he took a ton of damage.
Right about now, you got to think that his corner and the referee are looking very closely at maybe stopping this fight. So it's up to him to turn it around. The only way he could do is to blow another round. I know that sounds crazy, but I think he's going to tie up, use this round to get himself back together, and then start making plans to come back the next round.
Bulldog's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Unable to land clean by Bulldog. Another flush shot up top. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. job on the two-punch combo by Bulldog. Bulldogs tagged by a right hand. That knockdown earlier in this fight took a lot out of him, but he has not served himself well at all since then. He's still damaged. He looks worse than ever before, and I'm not quite sure how he's going to turn this thing around.
Well, he has to buy some time. He has to grab on. He has to kill the clock a little bit. He has to not worry about winning any more of this round. Just getting through this round, getting back to the corner, and getting the time to get himself back together.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Bulldog. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Bulldog. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And the round comes to an end. Bulldog's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Bulldog. He did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
The combo lands upstairs. Bulldog's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off. Double
jab right to the face. One right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Bulldog. Look at that. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
One, two, three, four. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Oh, and a two-punch combo by Bulldog. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Bulldog's plan may be to have more urgency at this point. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, that's gotta hurt. How is this gonna go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
Get up and continue on. It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Over. Fiend. Knockout victory.
This matches up with any of the great punches throughout this sport.
everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Bulldog's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face. Davis is making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'll push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what...
Bulldog stunned, and he is hurt. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Bulldog. Oh, and there you go. Not a good sign of the night to come. He's down here in the first round.
Came out a little careless.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
The Dream's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Adelante, forward!
Davis's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But
Watch the low blow.
And now the referee steps in and says, no, I'm not going to take that. The low blows are not going to go in my ring. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Good. Solid. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
A headshot blocked. Bulldog's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Bulldog. A stinging blow by Bulldog. Did you see that? Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
7.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Bulldog. Solid. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. The fight is over. Davis's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. The Dream's able to come up with a shocker here. Out of nowhere, early on, a knockout victory.
And does it with one shot that he never...
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds among heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Bulldog's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand. The Lions ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him. Opening round scheduled for 10. Teddy, what should we look for early? We've heard so much about his jab. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, it is. For him, it is. I mean, not just from the offensive end, the defensive end, and also a rangefinder. You know, it gets the distance that he needs to complete everything else.
He's always done a good job of keeping his opponent off of him, yet setting up his own offense. I'm assuming we will see a lot of the jab out of him tonight.
Yeah, well, assume that he's going to fight a fight like his opponent has BO, body odor, you know, and he just wants to stay away from him, and he's going to use that jab as a fan. Well, not a fan, but sort of a measuring stick, a separation stick.
Good work defensively by Bulldog. Plus, that's a punch where he just nailed him. Nice job by Bulldog. And now he's targeting upstairs. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Big headshot puts him down.
1, 2.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good looking counter punch. Solid left hand to the head. What an excellent two-punch combo by Bulldog. The Lions' right hand scores well that time. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. The Lions giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Bulldog's just not showing me enough offense right now. I mean, I understand he did get hurt earlier.
Yeah, he did.
But he still has to put something through.
Yeah, he does. It's kind of like that kid who gets his hand caught in the cookie jar. You know, you're not going to give up eating cookies. You still have a sweet tooth. You want to still go back and get that snack. You better find another way.
Wow. He got demolished like that was a wrecking ball. One punch power ends the evening. You gotta love that. So he's unable to recover from that one clean shot. This bout ends by way of knockout.
You know, obviously I'm not in his body, so you never know what's really going on, but I just was wondering a little bit, could he have gotten up?
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And now he scores well with a straight right.
You gotta see that coming, man. Let's go. You gotta see that. Come on, baby. Use your feet.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good double jab by Bulldog.
Come on now. Let's move.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Protecting his head well with his guard. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Punches in bunches. Combination up top.
Keep those hands up, baby. Keep those hands up.
A big right hand after eating one himself. And yet another big shot comes in. Unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. The Brown Bombers getting away with a headbutt here. Bulldog's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good looking counter punch. Goes up top with a right hand.
Keep it
now
clean, guys.
He's been spoken to about the low blows. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Bulldog's cut is really a mess right now, and it could jeopardize this fight for him right here. Teddy, is there blame that needs to be placed on his cut man? Could he have done more?
Well, really, the trick to being a cut man is pretty simple. It's not rocket science. You have to have the right medicines, the right coagulants. You have to be calm. You have to be able to put pressure on that cut, get it to stop, and then put those medicines in. But you need a little help from your fighter. You need him to move a little bit on his bike and give those medicines time to work.
The Brown Bombers combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Right back to it to the head. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. What a big shot, and he goes down. It was a magnificent combination that put him down.
Now he has to get up.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
There's another left hand from him. He missed with that headshot. Nice strike after catching one by the Brown Bomber.
Work the body. Work the body.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Solid right by Bulldog. The referee gives him a warning for headbutting. Unable to connect by Bulldog. The Brown Bombers really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good solid jab. Effective work, the 3-punch combination. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. He engages in the clinch. The Brown Bombers losing a point here.
I warned you about your
he
head.
headbutted again. The referee's seen enough. He's taken away a point. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
Mix it up.
3 minutes gone by in this round.
All right.
Bulldogs, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Blocks it away. The Brown Bomber isn't doing a thing. He's just standing there. What in the world is he doing?
Well, what he's doing is he's telling you, I'm not confident. I'm not sure of myself. I don't know what to do.
Keep your distance.
Listen, everybody likes to see a great knockout shot to the chin. But truth be told, at this stage of a fight, the foundation for winning comes by going downstairs.
It's just like the old timers would say, Joe, you kill the body, the head will follow.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. The Brown Bomber's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Still no defense out of him. Still no ability to stop this onslaught. He's taking serious damage.
And you got to worry about his future, because the damage he's taking right now for tonight, okay, we understand that, but how is this going to impact him for the future? That's where you...
Big shot. Wow, he goes down again.
He's going to be caught the elevator fight, up and down all night.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Bulldog's able to get back up to his feet, but Teddy, this is a much different story than when he survived the last knockdown.
Now, this is a situation where he has to be taught how to handle this situation. Has he been taught in the gym?
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Very nice work with the double jab up top.
You're still not moving
10
enough.
seconds to go in this third round. Bulldog's making for a very inviting target right now. You can see the blood around that eye. The cut is obviously worse than it was just moments ago.
Jab. Jab. Breathe. Deep breath.
The Brown Bombers pitching a shutout right now on Teddy's scorecard. First 3 rounds all going on his side of the ledger. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Right hand by the Brown Bomber. Listen, the referee warned him on the inside there of the potential clash of heads. That's a point deduction, folks. Halfway through round number 4.
You're not.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of this song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
The Brown Bombers putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Able to land with the right. Parries that punch intended for the head. The Brown Bomber's a slugger. There's no other way to describe him but that. But that style is a perfect fit for this fight. He's winning these middle rounds.
Yeah, he loves this. This is a Pier 6 brawl, and he's very...
Bulldogs crushed by a big right hand. He was stunned. Now he's in control. Momentum so critical.
And that's the thing about this boxing game. 1 second you're in control, the next second you're not.
And round 4 comes to an end. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Bulldog. The Brown Bomber's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Bulldog's not going to get away with this here. That headbutt, the referee is saying that was an intentional foul, and that's a point deduction. Brown Bombers putting forth a great combination. Bulldogs trying to get away with some fouls here, but this time, not the case. The referee is going to dock him a point for the low blow. I'm wondering what the opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him, and really nothing's changed. He's showing them the same exact look, the same exact style that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponents just keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found something that's working, stay with it until he changes.
The Brown Bombers doing a good... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. The Brown Bombers' opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wants.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweights, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Santiago's coming to the ring with his entourage of cornermen, but they look calm, cool, and collected. Hard to believe that they're going to be firing off punches within moments. Bulldog's so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration. fight like this that everybody's been talking about. It's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. There's a straight right hand. Santiago's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good 1-2 by Santiago. Teddy, I know this guy likes to counter, but he's got to be very careful because he's going up against a guy who likes to get right inside that kitchen. Once you get smothered, once you're in there too close, countering opportunities are limited, aren't they?
Yeah, you can take them away. I mean, that is really the test there. That's the challenge where the other guy on the other end of it, you know, he knows he has a counter puncher. How do I counter that? You know, how do I negate that? And one way is to get real close and smother him a little bit. You know, take away the room where he can make you miss. So it's up to the counter puncher to make sure he's punching before that room is taken away.
Nice jabs there by Bulldog. There's the hook.
Too many punches.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Good double jab by Santiago. Not precise at all by Bulldog. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
A well-placed overhand right. Santiago's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Bulldog's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good right hand. Very accurate two-punch combo by Santiago. Bulldog's eye is an absolute mess. That cut is really a major issue. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, right?
Yeah, in a way, but you don't want to get carried away where you're just aiming at one thing. You want to throw your punches. You don't want to go out there now, you know, start chucking for an exact spot there. You get caught up too much in that. If it's going to land, it's going to land in that area, and the damage will be done.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Unable to make an impact there by Bulldog. Look at that combination by Santiago. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Bulldog. And that's the end of round two. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Targeting that head with the combination punching.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Great work offensively landing that combination by Bulldog. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Bulldog. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body...
Bulldog's in bad shape. Double jab there by Santiago. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Santiago's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Oh! Oh, and he goes down after that punch.
And it's been long overdue. He's been leaving it open all night.
1, 2.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
A stabbing right hand comes in by Bulldog. Good combination to the head. And we come to the end of the round.
I need you to string your punches together. 3, 4 punches at a time.
3 rounds in the books here, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Bulldog's got to find that one thing that will separate him from his opponent so far because it's an even fight.
And I think that one thing is the jab because on the outside, just a little bit too often, they're both playing the game a little bit like, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. If somebody just decides to use the jab in those dead spots, they're going to separate themselves.
A crushing two-punch combo by Santiago.
Stay away from those.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Not able to land the headshot. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Bulldog. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Little double jab to the head.
Come on, punch.
That right hand over the top lands flush. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Solid right by Bulldog. Bulldog's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Bulldog's coming off another close and competitive round, but still, Teddy, I think he's slightly down on the scorecards.
Yeah, the key is not what you think, Joe, even though I love what you think, but the key is what he thinks. He has to know that. It's very important for him, and a lot of times, a guy under pressure wants to know what he wants to know. He wants to maybe think in his mind that he's ahead, and it's important that somebody gives him the news.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. What impact from that uppercut by Bulldog. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Santiago's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Well, I think a lot of people probably didn't expect this out of him, but I like the way he looks on the outside.
He's an inside man, but guess what? He's got an outside touch.
Fine looking right hand by Santiago. And now he's targeting upstairs. Some serious damage done on that power shot to the head.
Dropped his hand, paid a price.
Super two-punch combo by Santiago. Scores well to the head with the right hand. So punch after punch, he keeps taking punishment. Starting to wonder here, Teddy, how much more will he be able to take?
You want it to be the inclination of a fighter, in this case a warrior, to go on. But sometimes enough is enough, and you just have to take your losses and come back to fight another day. I believe we've gotten to that point.
And that's the end of round 5. One of his eyes is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to fool around in the corner somehow, dump some water, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
Good combination with a flush left hook to the body, and then that right hand. Santiago's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No,
he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Well, he just went from hunted to hunter.
And now he's going to...
Big shot he just scored with. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting big shot there. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
2,
Get up!
3, 4,
Come on, champ!
5,
Up!
6, 7, 8,
Get up,
9,
man!
10.
Let's go!
And it's all over. Santiago's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? Can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.